Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy la profesora Zapata. Welcome back to my channel. What you doing? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Are you ready to learn some grammar? So today's video will be focusing on two verbs that mean in English the verb to be. They both mean the same. The verb ser and the verb estar. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with verbo ser, to be. Now, bear with me because there is a lot to unpack in just this slide. So, pay attention. Here we go. The verb to be, it's a verb that's frequently used in daily communication in Spanish. So, you want to learn the conjugations. In this specific conjugation table you see, we're only doing the present tense. We will do other tenses in different videos. And the equivalent of those conjugations written out in the table are I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, and they are. Woof, that's a lot. Okay. Stick with me. Don't fall asleep. This is easy. Here we go. Your left side of the screen has three conjugations. Soy belongs to the yo personal pronoun. Eres belongs to the tú. Remember, that's the informal you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you head over to my personal pronouns video and then come back here. Es is now shared with three different pronouns. Usted, which is you formal. Él, which is he, and then ella, which is she. So on that third person singular, you want to always state the personal pronoun who's speaking or who we are speaking about. We are going to repeat those and then say the equivalent in English. Yo soy. I am. Tú eres. You are. Usted es. You are. Él es. He is. Ella es. She is. Okay, let's move to the plural side. That is the right side of your screen. Very important. We have gender here to pay attention to. And so we want to make sure we know who is in our group that we are referencing. Somos, that belongs to the personal pronoun nosotros or nosotras. If I am speaking about my group of girlfriends and myself, and I want to say we are, I am going to use the female version only. Nosotras somos. However, if a man joins our group, now that male gender sort of takes over. And we're no longer going to say nosotras, we're going to say nosotros. But the conjugation stays the same. It is somos. Nosotros somos. Make sure you keep that in mind for vosotros and also for ellos and ellas. Vosotros, vosotras sois. The equivalent is you are, and that is the one used in Spain. And then we have ustedes son, which means you are, the most commonly used in Spanish-speaking countries. Ellos son, they are. Ellas son, they are. But that's the female version only. Okay, I hope you got all that. It's a lot of information to unpack, but I know you got this. Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Let's head over to see the uses of it. The most difficult thing to understand between ser and estar is probably the uses of it, los usos. So these are the most common ones, not limited to description or person's identity, occupation or profession, nationality or moral attributes, religion, characteristic of personal appearance and personality, relationship, time, place, date, origin, and possession, or even materials that something is made out of. We are going to look at just solamente tres ejemplos. Tres ejemplos. Número 1. Yo soy una profesora de español. I am a Spanish teacher. And the use of ser here in this sentence is occupation or profession. Yo soy una profesora de español. Número 2. Nosotros somos primos. The use here is relationship. We are cousins. Nosotros somos primos. Número 3. Ella es de Honduras. Here is nationality. She is from Honduras. Ella es de Honduras. Again, just 3 examples with some of the different uses of the verb ser. Now we're moving on to the verb estar. Since we already unpacked all the little details in the previous slide with the verbo ser, I'm only going to go through the conjugations here. Yo estoy, tú estás. Pay attention to the accent mark on the A. Usted está, él está, ella está. Nosotros estamos, nosotras estamos. Vosotros estáis, vosotras estáis. Ustedes están, ellos están, ellas están. Make sure that you're pronouncing that E and S sound. So it's not stoy, like in English. You actually need to make that E sound before the S. Estoy, estás, está. Estamos, estáis, están. Some of the most common usos of estar are location, temporary physical conditions, position, temporary mental conditions, moods, feelings, temporary traits or qualities, temporary situation with the preposition de, which means of. Notice how estar seems to be more temporary. Ejemplos with estar. 3 ejemplos. Número 1. Él está en la casa de su amigo. The use of it here is location. He is at his friend's house. Él está en la casa de su amigo. Número 2. Ellos están muy tristes. The use here is emotion. They are very sad. Ellos están muy tristes. Número 3. Tú estás cansado. The use here is temporary physical condition. You are tired. Tú estás cansado. Woof! We've made it! We made it to the end of our first grammar video. Muy bien! Questions or suggestions, you know where to email me. Practice makes perfect. So make sure that you continue to practice and don't give up on your journey to perfect your Spanish skills or continue to learn with me. Muy bien, muchas gracias. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Ciao, ciao.